So, I was making the what if I was Vegeta, but now I think at this time, what if I was Kakarot? Not Goku because I wouldn't be so idiotic to hit my own head. Not if I have my full mind. At that moment, so what happens is that I wake up in that pot. It's like in that liquid thing, whatever, that nonsense, okay? And they get me out of there to send me to planet Earth. And I'm looking around and I don't know what's going on. At that moment, I think that I'm probably in a dream. So I'm like, oh, right. So if you're going to send me to Earth and then this thing is going to escape and then I'm going to somehow appear there and I will have the Dragon Balls and I will have adventures because I'm having a dream about Dragon Ball, which I never had like this. Where are the zombies? Are there zombies around here? No, there's no zombies. Alright, this is weird. Normally, I like to launch Kamehameha waves at the zombies, but now there's no zombies. Alright, I'm confused. Where's Anakin Skywalker? That bastard. It's not around this dream, huh? Yeah. Not a good dream. It's weird. Plus, it's all filled with cosplayers. One looks like some Jancha mixture with Goku, so Bardock, Janja Goku? Anyway, so Bardock, and he looks like he's a real tough guy, and then there's that other tiny small woman who also looks like a cosplayer who for some reason goes around dressed in armor. And damn, why are her eyes so big? No, just kidding. She's not an anime, so she wouldn't have super large eyes. But still. So then I get sent to Earth, and I'm like, come on, isn't this escaping? What is this? It's supposed to escape. I'm supposed to enter another scene, and then all way off, and just search for the Dragon Balls or something. That's how a dream is supposed to work. Isn't this some kind of weird dream? A dream in which I somehow can feel, smell, and feel the ball around me, and some kind of energy. Oh, I see. Oh, there must be hot girls around here. Maybe if I some hot women. Maybe it's one of those dreams. I'm going to try to. No, they're not showing. Oh, the dream is real strange. Oh no. What if I'm in the Matrix? And it's not a dream because I'm in the Matrix. That's why it's so realistic that Elon Musk guy. He finally invented a game which makes you forget that you are in a game? Oh my gosh. Elon, what have you done? What have you done? Oh no. This is not good. So, now as a narrator, I will arrive near Grandpa Gohan's house. And by that time, I will have realized that it's not a dream. Grandpa, okay, Grandpa, it's not just Grandpa. I was thinking about the place. Grandpa Gohan, that is not a normal dream. And by the way, I'm not going to fucking kill him, call him Grandpa Gohan, okay? Because it's not my grandpa technically. Someone who raised you and is old is not a grandpa because he's old. For God's sake, I'm not an idiot. And it wouldn't be this stupid Goku who will call him grandpa. It's not a grandpa, okay? God's sake, Grandpa Gohan, how ludicrous. Now the problem is that means that both Bardock and Gine, who were my parents in this strange reality, were killed by Frieza. So then, as I'm being raised by grandpa, sometimes I start thinking about how to have some sort of revenge on Frieza, and he goes like, I think I should make him immortal. Yes, that's what I will do. That's what I will do. I will make Frieza immortal. Then we'll torture him. I will kill him one time again. I will tear him apart. I will smell his burning flesh. I will tear apart his arms and legs and crush his head. And once I have done enough, and he wishes to not be immortal anymore, I will grant his wish. And then I will kill him for one last time. Because that's what you do when someone kills your parents, and it's not like you're going to call the police, right? So detain this evil space dictator. So killing him one time again after making him immortal and making him wish that he were immortal. That is our revenge looks like. Aside from killing off all his men, probably nearly all of them, or at least torturing them, and kill off his parents too, and his family, and his planet, probably. But then making them immortal and killing them again. Maybe. If I know go back. If I know they'll go back. Otherwise I'll probably just kill Frieza and get on with it, because let's be real, that takes a lot of effort. So probably won't. But we'll think about that. We'll definitely think about that. But probably not do it. Because it's too much work. With killing him 100 times is enough. Just killing Frieza over and over again. That is enough. Fair enough. Totally moral. Alright. So after that, I will grow up a tiny bit, and then I will start to speak. I already knew how to speak, but I didn't want to because I would look unnatural. And you know that you need to look natural. You need to look like a natural kid that will not so speak when they're 2 months old. Alright, that's not natural. But at least I waited for 2 months. So these 2 months, oh Goku, for me, Goku me, really painful, will start to train and become a bit stronger. And we'll need to do so because I need to go to the Dragon Balls to get really strong and then kill Frieza over and over again. He wishes to not be mortal anymore. Yeah, will be so awesome. Anyway, so, and then reviving my parents, or Bardock and Gine, and the Saiyans, and then making sure that they are not going around killing innocent people. That will be difficult, but it needs to be done. And they should come back. After all, they are very evil people, but they're cool evil people. They can be good, or at least I can beat them up if they're either good or I kill them all, like Frieza did. If they're not good, I need to destroy them. Anyway, if they're not annoying, maybe an annoyance doing it, and they have better things to do. I can watch a TV show or something. Dragon Ball, a TV show in the world of Dragon Ball is probably really awesome. You have Game of Thrones or something. Oh. Once I'm about 2 years old, after running really hard for those 2 years, I'm probably strong enough to collect the Dragon Balls. To do that, I'm going to use the map first. I come back in a moment with Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball. Right, serious. So, at 2 years old, I start my journey to find the Dragon Ball. Okay, but before that, let's do a little bit of a background. Training background. Since I have knowledge of Dragon Ball and so on, I will figure out probably how to make G-Balls. Thanks to the training that Gohan gives below, which I remember. And yes, by filling the key and sort of learning from Gohan, I will learn how to do that, and that will allow me to defend myself to a certain extent. I will train with it, so my power level may be about 30 or 40 at 2 years old, because if I've been training like that every single day, I think 30 or 40. Pretty decent when you take into account that the original Goku maybe had 10, only in terms of ki, but he did, didn't train ki at all. Only physical training, which is pretty much useless in terms of ki. We have the proof in the case of Mr. Satan, who is a weakling even though he did a lot of physical training, a lot of it. So, and don't say that thing, no, but he's so strong compared with other people. Okay, he cannot destroy planets. That's what I mean. He can destroy the moon. That's what I mean. If you're a Dragon Ball and you're gonna destroy the moon, you're weak. That's how it works. Pushing a bus, or a tongue of whatever is not a strength in Dragon Ball. Just not. Alright. Now that I'm done with that, at 2 years old, I would search for the Dragon Balls. But to do that, I need to get the Dragon Raider. To do that, I need to search for Dr. Briefs. And carry my Dragon Ball with me. My Dragon Ball. The Dragon Ball from Gohan. Not Grandpa Gohan. Alright. And he will have another one. We'll pick up that one with 1 star. And he will make the Dragon Raider for me in exchange for sort of trying to figure out what is that ball that I make that I throw around and it explodes. That will be amazing to him, I think, as a scientist. So he will agree to give me to make me a Dragon Raider, just to study, to leave one of those balls floating there so he can study it, which doesn't seem safe, but then small ones, so it's not going to kill him. I get the Dragon Raider, and probably a knife or something to defend myself, because I'm a 2-year-old baby. So I kind of need to have something covered in key to defend myself. So I will just find the other Dragon Balls inside the one who is owned by Roshi and the one who is in Fire Mountain, which is in Fire Mountain, which is in Fire. I say who instead of. Technically, Dragon Ball has the dragon inside, which is a who. So is the Dragon Ball a who or a need? That's an interesting question. Regardless, it's just an error. Probably. Is it a who? Anyway, so I'm going to use the map. I find Master Roshi, and I ask for his help to put out the fire in Fire Mountain. And there is he's a student who needs his help, but to put out the fire, I need some pang or something that he sold, whatever. No, it's not important, it's just nonsense. I need that, but since he sold it, he will accompany me, and then he will pretty much put on the fire. And the Ox King will be glad, and I will get the Dragon Ball from Fire Mountain. The one owned by Roshi, I will ask him and promise to train under him again and sort of win some tournament for him. And since I learned the Kamehameha way from him, he will probably think that I could do it someday. because I'm a 2-year-old baby, so if I have that much talent, maybe I'll have even more. So once I. What the hell? No, 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 no. I don't want the nonsense. Opening a new tab. I don't want a preview, okay? Ah, garbage. Anyway, I don't want a freaking preview. I just want the image. The image. Right. Now, seriously, can you believe that? It's because I'm uploading another video. Oh, it takes years to do anything. So annoying. Anyway, so I will get the Dragon Balls and all that. I have the Dragon Balls. The thing is that this year, 2-year-old Goku has me in his mind, and I'm damn vengeful, and I have a reason to not be, and I don't have a reason to not be really vengeful right now because this. No, seriously. No. Don't take Ian's. People. Anyway, because of this, I'm fairly vengeful, and because of this guy, and because of Beerus. Do I have to explain why Beerus, why I really want to destroy Beerus? Thanks to Beerus, the universe is shit. Because he's been destroying planets because he hasn't liked the food. And what did he do when Boo was going around destroying planet? Nothing. He did nothing. He was napping. Beerus is essentially a threat which needs to be destroyed. Pretty much. It doesn't matter if I'm Goku or I'm Vegeta, it doesn't matter. I still think that Beerus needs to die. This is how it needs to be. He's garbage. He's the one who's holding back the universe by going around destroying planets because he hasn't liked the freaking food. Like, is that word important? No, it's not important. He should destroy planets which lower the mortal level and threaten the universe. Not because he doesn't like the food, or allowing folks like Frieza to just go around doing evil things. It should stand for good, not for nonsense. It doesn't stand for justice. Doesn't have anything really good within him aside from being friendly with Goku. He's evil, pretty much. Not because he's necessarily evil, but because he's in the wrong position. Alright, and he needs to be removed, one way or another. Death is a good solution for that, because I don't have another solution, so death it will be. Now, I want revenge. So what wish will I make to Shenron? Now, since I don't have much of a problem being angry because I have those memories about my possibly fake parents or not fake parents, the parents in this reality, I want power and I want immortality. So I will tell Shenron that I need his help to become a proper student of Whis and perhaps Beerus. And then Shenron will be flabbergasted, will be surprised by it, and will go like, yeah, I will, yes, yes, what is your wish? What is your wish? Please say anything. And I will be like, oh, I want the I want the power of immortality and granting it to myself and be able to take it away if I wish, as I wish. And for its application to follow the way in which it's implemented on me and to others as I wish, and take it away as I wish, to be according to what the hell I want, to what I want, to my intention. On top of that, I need to have knowledge. All the knowledge that you can provide. All of it in a library of knowledge, which allows me to access to it and have The ability to learn techniques as I wish, so on, so on, so on. That's the library of knowledge. Now, he will grant it. How do I know that he will? Because I mentioned virus. If I hadn't mentioned virus, he probably will only grant the wish for immortality with with additions, but not the other one. But I mentioned virus, so he will grant both of them, and then that will be longer. It will be longer than I'm going to tell you now because it will be something that I will have written down. Actually, not right now. That I'm just making the what if, but will be written down, and I will have thought about that for 2 years. It's not going to fail. I thought about that for 2 years. Okay, and even though I'm a baby, technically, it's supposed to be a mind merge, so I have my own mind, even though I have instincts of a Saiyan too. So I'm not going to get it wrong. 2 years thinking? No, 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 no way, no way. Going to be nearly perfect. So, except for one thing, that the library of knowledge has issues of its own, really bad issues. For example, changing your personality. That's one. Alright, I have both of them, just like in the Vegeta one. Just because I don't want to ask for many wishes right now. Many wishes could be a bad thing, and I don't want to risk myself to that. That's enough for now. So, by now, because like always, the wish includes perfect body condition to immortality, is something that I find obvious because you never ask for immortality alone because you don't want to end up made into ghost or a rock, an immortal rock. You want true immortality, and that implies perfect body condition, at least like I said before, according to your intention and your intention at the moment when you apply immortality to yourself or to others. So it will look like this: new body of Kakarot or Goku, because he will be an adult body. Because well, being a 2-year-old baby is not it's not appropriate to anything, not anything that I will want to do. So no, not that's it's better than being a rock, yes, but not not even near perfect, not even near ideal, even good body condition. So after now, it looks like this. I need to go back to Dr. Briefs because I need to teach him how to make keyballs or something. So the well, the the way I will be dressed will probably be more like this than than this than this key because at this moment I haven't been taught, at least not properly, aside from the Kamehameha wave, by Master Roshi, and it's only been 2 years, so I will be wearing this. And why not? It's way better. I mean, this key is pretty much stupid clothing. This is still at least armor and it does stretches. It's not totally useful, but it's better than some stupid clothing. This is alien tech. I will want the briefs to make me more of them. That will be cool. But for that, I will have to work for him. But I guess with making him mortal, that will be enough. Probably. But still, I will go back to Capsule Corp And I spent there a few weeks trying to teach the old man how to make keyballs. Fair enough, I think that he will learn very much. He will learn to make some tiny keyballs, but wouldn't do anything. Probably wouldn't explode or anything, just make a tiny amount of light. He will be like, oh, amazing. This is amazing, young man. So, oh, I will remember that. Certainly. Not exactly that or that, but this. More closer. No, getting real. Not real. I'm going to search for a cosplay. Yeah. I don't think she will look like this. At least not for normally. No, maybe for Bardock. Yeah, not like this, right? Like this. Uh, with armor which looks real and not doing those things with her hands. I see some normal Asian person or a Naruto character trying to make some ensigns. I don't know. I don't even know what it means doing that. Like stuff that Asian people do sometimes. Today. They didn't do it before, though. I don't see World War II pictures with people doing that. It will be weird. Anyway, Japanese stuff. So, it took a while to get this sort of passive Kaioken going without any sort of aura disturbance, only probably some bulky muscles, and flew back to Dr. Brief's house in West City. I'm searching for it. Okay, in West City. I was probably around here and flew there. I need to teach him. Now, after a while, yes, I can find a way to use God key. Obviously, just like I use this sort of Kaioken thing permanent near permanently using a spell which I learned. But instead of being sort of a technique, it's more a spell that just casts on yourself and keeps doing the same thing, which is far more convenient. And I could use that to give myself permanent god key similar to the one that Goku Black has, but not black or evil necessarily, just plain key, plain god key. I could do that, but I'm not going to do that yet because I want to train in the gravity chamber. Dr. Breams is going to make me a gravity chamber in exchange for me helping him around the lab. And then I will be able to train there. I will have for level 500 or maybe 1000 by the time that I get there with probably 5 times, 5 to 10 times perfect Kaisen type of thing going on. And some Senkai boosts from just probably going a bit too far into the Kaioken state and breaking some muscles. Maybe let's say that 500. So I get there, and I get there with the pond, the same pond that I used in the first place, which is probably broken by now, somehow, or not functional. And he will make me a gravity chamber. I don't need the spaceship, I can just teleport. And the spaceship will be useful still, because I want others to think that to know that I can teleport. So I think that I would ask for a spaceship even then. Yes, I will ask for that. So I will work under Dr. Breams. I don't know what I will do. Probably I will do experiments on me, trying to figure out just how much power can I output. Something like that. But I will still remember, and that will push my power to greater heights. Soon enough, weeks later, thanks to the sun boost and so on, my power will be closer to could be closer to millions because I know that even without coffee, because I know the way to increase power quickly, and the earlier I do it, the better. So I probably could, but the easiest way is to go to Master Roshi and have him blast me, and he may do it, may not, but still, the second easiest way, well, probably easier, is to find Tao Pai Pai and have him blast me. I will lower my key, he blasted me with his technique or whatever, and just pretty much stops me, and I regenerate, he does it again, and again, and again, and again, and after a long while, after maybe hours, my power level is 4 or 5 million, probably, in base. So that's probably enough. I reward him by making him immortal. I made already Master Roshi immortal and young due to the perfect body condition thing. So it balances itself out. If this guy is immortal and Master Roshi is too, Master Roshi will eventually drop him if he goes out of line. But still, I told him to please not go around attacking people. But still, yes, that's what he will do, but he made me a lot more powerful, so I'm glad that he did. I thank him and leave back to Dr. Briefs. So, now that I become strong enough, I can fulfill my revenge. By now, my power level, as I said before, 5 million base, but it's not strong enough, even with 5 million, to go for Frieza, because I'm not going to wait for him to transform, even then, and I can power up beyond that. With Goki, for example, then no. And I'm going to wait for him, and I'm going to do. That's going to. Yeah, I will need to use my full power if I need to. Pretty much, I'm going to obliterate him over and over again. So, yeah, and you may think, no, but Goku wouldn't do that, like Goku wouldn't. Kakarot may. But Kakarot probably will only kill Frieza. But no, I will do it. Why? Because I'm not them. And idiots normally think that an eye for an eye makes the world blind, but that's idiots and weak people. Wise people know that an eye for an eye means that evil does not have a reason to exist. Because the only reason evil exists is because it gives an advantage to being evil. But if there's no advantage anymore, because all you get is you losing your eye, then the only evil people are the stupid ones who are not worthy enough to even be good at being evil. So overall, evil in the world decreases. That's how an eye for an eye makes the world less blind. Don't trust all those idiots who say that's the other way around. They don't understand that evil only exists because weak men allow it to exist. Because people encourage it to exist with their weakness. They don't retaliate. So now I will be magnanimous. I'm not Frieza, so I won't destroy his entire species. Like he did to mine in this. It's probably this strange virtual world. But he did to mine technically, pretty much. They won't destroy his. We'll only kill him and his father hundreds of times. But King Kong is a bit too strong in his current form, so I will need to perhaps reach another realm of power or use Golgi. Yes, I will have to use Golgi. So after a few weeks with a base power level of 5.5 million and Golgi, which probably gets a multiplier of 20,000, will look like Goku Black pretty much. Imagine Goku Black in Saiyan armor with some white key around his body. That will be the gold key. That's how gold key will look like because I wouldn't be using the Super Saiyan God transformation. If I can just grasp God key thanks to the knowledge of the dragon. So it will look like Goku Black, but without that stupid smile and without the earring and insane armor. Then I will go to Frieza, who will be sitting around his ship. I will blow up the ship, probably. Because at this point, I probably will react going there in using the ship that Bulma's father made for me, just thinking about trying to hide my ability to teleport, but I'm saying, no, I'm not going to do that. I don't wanna. So I'm going to teleport to Frieza, who will look like this, and he will be, oh, what are you doing here? Whatever. And then I will be like, do you know where is Madagascar? Who was Napoleon? Do you know what is America? Do you know what is Japan? What are you talking about? Oh, alright then. So I see you're not like me. And then I will pretty much hit him. But hit will the punch will sort of pierce through him. And not only pierce through him, but this is not a stupid Dragon Ball Super animation. It's well done, probably. It's like pretty much the real Dragon Ball world. So, more real kind of thing. Totally real to me, at least, the moment. So it will pretty much obliterate his body into I don't know, sort of dust of blood and meat mixed with burnt sort of feel to it by the strength of the impact. So it will smell like burnt flesh or something, like burnt meat, like really burnt, mixed with pulverized blood in violet color perhaps. So it will look like some kind of tiny cloud of violet blood. Then we'll keep punching, and punching. But he is regenerating because I made him immortal. So I could keep going on like that. And then after several punches, I will say, you killed the Saiyans. By mistake. I will grant you immortality when you wish for it or when I get tired. And I will keep punching him. Not giving him time to transform. We'll try to shine and transform. Why will I want that? It will get more annoying. No, it's not like he has any chance anyway, but no, 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 I know, don't want to. Because those horns that he has are very convenient to sort of grab him or try to, and then just punch him. So I don't know. I'm leaving him like this. So then I will keep doing that. Really annoyed because it's getting sort of repetitive. But after several hours of using Frieza as a punch bag, I will go like, huh, alright, you have my permission to die. Disable immortality and blasting away in a single keyboard. Yes. No Kamehameha nonsense saying the name of Kamehameha for no reason at all in the middle of a space even though I cannot breathe. I wouldn't do that. It makes sense. So I will blast him away into nothing. That's it. That. Then, after getting cold. And I will do the same thing to him. Getting cold. The exact same thing. Punch, 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 punch. But only will do it like several hundred times. We'll probably only punch him several hundred times, not hundreds of thousands for Frieza, or a million maybe. So that would be it. Then, without saying anything or anything like that, just punching him, I will just disable his immortality and blast him into nothing. That's it then. Goodbye, Gold. So then I will return to Dr. Brief's house, just teleport in there, and go like covered in blood, like in viral blood and pieces of meat, something like that. Maybe some of them are still moving. That's not good. Hmm, that's not gonna be good. Maybe Frieza is still alive or is he dead? Huh, who knows? They will just take a bath or something and just go like, okay, just taking a bath and taking off this clothing because LSA armor is probably all covered in violet blood or something. Or maybe it's of another color, but it doesn't matter. So you're covered in blood, so it's like, yeah, damn it. Now I need to clean it up. Should have thought about that, but I wanted to take revenge on those bastards. Now when they're in hell, they will tell all the others visitors of hell what it's like. That's how evil looks like. No, I didn't taught them true evil because I know I'm not expert at it, but I told them that how self-revenge looks like. Self-revenge, really contained, really soft, only obliterating their bodies maximum of 100,000 times. Not much, not really much for Frieza. I mean, Frieza deserves a lot worse than that, but it takes too much effort to punish him that like so. So that is enough. Fair enough. So after completing my revenge, I do have Raditz, Nappa, and Vegeta in my mind, and also I haven't forgotten about Beerus, about my plan to eliminate Beerus for good sometime in the future. Well, I should morally do so because he's a monster. But aside from that, I figured out that maybe I should share my gift with others in order to help them out become stronger. And yes, I want a proper fight and a proper challenge. So I will search for a technique, or will make a technique more like that. More than a technique, it will be the same magic that I used to just keep this sort of dragon Kaioken to call in some way, the dragon's version of the Kaioken type of power up, which is probably not something special. All the Kaioken is probably doing is just pushing up in the flow of energy faster than normal, pretty much. So it's not like you need the Kaioken to do that. There's probably many techniques, as like there's the Gallic Gang and the Kamehameha, and they do the same thing. So I don't think that's exclusive. Now, I will want to experiment with that. To make that a spell, but onto others. It would look like a keyboard that I just blast into some other being and it just merges with their energy and it starts doing that kind of weird effect by modifying their own energy to do this kind of Kaioken type of pattern, whatever. I will experiment with that, but I will do it with dinosaurs. So I will start with making the dinosaur immortal and then go for down Kaioken times 2, for example. Power up times 2. And the dinosaur will jump on its jump really high. I will say jump on its feet, but this is stupid to say so. Something people say for some reason, but obviously it's on their feet. How are they going to jump? Come on, are you kidding me? No, the dinosaur will just jump, but like a lot, like a really large jump for some reason. And then it will start screaming Godzilla style. Moments later, it will explode because the technique went too far. It will bulk up and explode. And then he will reform. Will start doing the same thing and then explode again. So I'll be like, hmm, there's something else and something that went wrong. I will disable the power up and the dinosaur will run away and will be like, hey, come back. I need to make you mortal again. I'll make him mortal again by woolen saw and cut him slightly on the tail, like a tiny cut, quickly to make sure that it's not healing, so it's not immortal. And then he will just go on his way, doing whatever dinosaurs do, attack small, innocent children. Because and no one drives those beasts to extinction. Seriously, look at that! Come on, you kidding me? Side tires are pretty much going into extinction, or they were before, because they have that tendency of eating children, and people don't like their kids to be eaten by some beasts. So screw those creatures. They can go to extinction if they want. They're better off that way. I'm not having to deal with some Jurassic Park type of deal. Except with this guy. This guy is probably good. Because he's in a martial arts tournament. He was, so he cannot be bad. Not that bad. Not like this one. Damn bastard. I hate those dinosaurs. They're always trying to eat Gohan. No. I will keep experimenting with dinosaurs as I keep getting stronger without real training. Consciously? Why? Because I know it's on Dragon Kaioken times 5. Now, that is less taxing on the body than Kaioken because it's probably done with the wisdom of the dragon and the wish in there to though. So it's like taxing on the body and I'm immortal, so it's not really going to do the same effect that's being on Kaioken times 5 all the time. But it's going to drain me. Even if I'm just floating around because I'm powered up all the time beyond my normal levels. In a gold key. With gold key. Not saying beyond God necessarily, it's just more like, well, yes, but that was Redcon. No, it would be more like gold key, that's it. Because, why not? Wouldn't make sense to use some transformations, same transformations, even the Super Saiyan God one spends some kind of small energy and I don't want that probably, so I don't want it to look unnatural. I want to look like I look normally. Not having red hair for some reason. A red aura. Now, the experiment will finally succeed and there will be a bunch of dinosaurs like this, just going around and mm, jumping like 20 meters with each jump at Kaioken times 3 and or times 4, kind of. I don't know. Imagine one of those dinosaurs that bulk up and like all muscular and powered up. He wouldn't throw key blasts because he has to know how they work. But it will be a very dangerous dinosaur, so I will have to disable that. To disable him at some point. It will be dangerous. So I will disable that. Yes, will disable that Kaioken thing and his mortality. An immortal dinosaur doesn't sound like something good that you want around. Imagine that in a city. It's not. No, no, it's not an option. Seriously, how is that nobody drives those things to extinction? Look at this. You kidding me? There's something wrong with this Dragon Ball world. Like, those things should be extinct or in a national park or something. In an island named Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park. And not going around like that. Holy crap. Because it's Gohan is not, if not, he will be eaten. Those predators can go to extinction. I don't care about that conservation of ecology nonsense. Anything that is a kid should just go to extinction. Oh, them be better off that way. Yeah, but I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't apply my effort to that. If they want to do it, I do it themselves. Like the government or something. There's a king of the world for a reason. Now, mm, now that I have the power, I would want to groom someone to become the next god of destruction because I don't want to be. And if I apply immortality and that kind of power to Vegeta, Nappa, and Raditz, they will become strong enough over a long enough period of time. So I will cover myself up with something like I don't know. I will dress like Batman. Oh no, no, Saiyaman. Saiyaman. I will dress myself like Saiyaman and then just teleport besides Raditz, Nappa, and Vegeta who are in some planet just probably hanging around thinking on what to do now. And I will blast them with that strange invisible Goki keyboard type of thing, you're invisible, and then vanish. They will be like, "What happened? What happened? What happened? Vegeta, Vegeta, Vegeta. What was that?" I don't know, Nappa, but I feel stronger now. What the fuck? I hate you, Google. And by the way, Vegeta shouldn't have died in Resolution F. Because people don't die when they're like that short time amount of time in space. Those are people who can destroy planets. No, probably. No, probably. Um, Vegeta will sort of welcome it somehow. Will be annoyed by not knowing what's going on, but will be like, I guess that was some majors, whatever. But I feel stronger now. How about you? Number, try to power up. I will try to measure your. Oh, damn scouters. I hate those scouters. Yeah, Vegeta. I feel real strong now. I'm going to measure your. No, 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 Napoleon. Oh, my scoundrel's blood. What? How is it possible, Vegeta? Oh, Nappa. Oh, please. We're obviously being enchanted by that strange space mage. It's probably from Yardrat. We should investigate there. The guy teleported, like those tricksters do. Or that's what they always tell me. Okay, Vegeta right now is technically 9 years old, but I'm going to say that he speaks like that already. Because he's Vegeta. He always speaks like that. No, seriously. It sounds really weird. But, well, Raditz spoke like a 40-year-old smoking guy in the Dragon Ball Super movie. And Vegeta was like, I never get to become Vegeta. So maybe I should change the voice. Okay, let's change it. I'm never something stronger. Let's take a look at that then. Yes, Vegeta. I also heard that you're such a son Albert. That's probably a mere legend. I don't think so, Vegeta and Nappa. I'll be calling himself it. Alright, anyway. So, Balic will also be around, but he will be like, I feel stronger. And Vegeta will be like, a stronger? A stronger? No, I'm going to use Vegeta old voice. Because I cannot make that nonsense voice that I give you an arbitrary voice which I don't even remember because he barely spoke as a kid. I'm going to speak with Vegeta's proper voice, proper grown-up voice, so that you can know that it's Vegeta who is talking, even though it's not accurate. I know. Well, Province, you being strong, don't be ridiculous. No, seriously. Think my scouter, measure me. So Raditz gives his scouter to Vegeta, and Vegeta was like beep 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 beep. It's over 10,000. Impossible. Cannot be. That's why my body feels filled with energy. Everything hurts. It's because of that. We are holding that much energy. If you are 10,000, I must be over 100,000 right now. Incredible. Incredible. It's even you are very strong now. Will soon be even stronger than the. Oh, Vegeta, yes, he's alive, right? Yes. We will be stronger than Frieza was if he's even alive now. Regardless, let's just go together. So yes, exactly. You may have thought about that probably, or that was around that point, but yes, it's about 10 times. He hadn't taken his, they hadn't accumulated too much energy at that moment. So at the beginning they didn't feel pain, but then Vegeta mentions that he's starting to feel some sort of discomfort for all that energy. But it's times 10, yes. So right now, to compete with them, probably will be at times 12 all the time, just to be stronger than them. Doesn't matter how, it will be stronger somehow. But yes, having a higher multiplier all the time. So I will be in pain, but, well, it's worth it. Now, those guys, Tiny Vegeta, he didn't have the ultimate blood condition, in the sense that it doesn't make him an adult. He's just like that. And Raditz too. Well, that's a problem because will they grow up or not? Probably they will grow up. But maybe I will need to go back and go like, hey, ultimate body conditions, you guys grow up already. That will be easier. So that he doesn't stay a permanent immortal child or something. Now, those three are going to, who are just eating on some planet and wiping out what was left of civilization there, or taking over. the civilization there, they will go on Sinapa to Yardrat to figure out who was the identity of that one who gave them their powers. Not because they want to destroy that one, but because they're just they don't have anything else to do. The Frieza Force is falling apart. They're among the strongest ones, but they are sort of thrown aside by Arbon and Dodoria, but not killed because they're strong enough to be useful someday. So they don't have anything else to do right now. So they go to Yardrat. They head towards Yardrat. Oh gosh. Okay, for a moment. So you may be wondering why didn't I just revive the Saiyans right away instead of now soon enough I will try to revive them. Why didn't I? Well, I didn't have the power to protect them or to control them. If that was necessary, which was very probable because Frieza was still alive. So that's why. Now, let's continue. Vegeta, Nappa, and Raditz will get to Jarder. Once there, they will threaten the Jardratians to try and know about somebody with the description of Mr. Saiyaman, which will be drawn by one of them, or very badly, maybe by Nappa, who knows? But they will know nothing, so Vegeta will threaten them, and right then I will show up teleporting in front of the Jardratians with the Mr. Saiyaman outfit and say that I know nothing, that they know nothing about that. It's not, has nothing to do with them. That I will say that I gave them that power so that they can train and become stronger someday. Take one of them, maybe take the position as a destroyer. It's a god of destruction, obviously, and they will sort of be confused. But then I will say that if they are the Yardratians were very important, I will destroy them and they just teleport away. Vegeta sort of was like, ludicrous. But still, that's pretty much it. Then they leave. Or if they don't leave, I just beat them up and then they leave. Doesn't matter. So they leave. No. And Raditz will think about going to Earth to pick up Kakarot. But it's only a 2 or 3 year old, maybe. It depends. It depends on how you consider that, because maybe the Saiyan pod have been frozen for months. You don't know. And I don't know if that counts. I don't know if he was frozen. I don't know any of that. Or he was just asleep. Or nothing at all. But I don't think that he will be. That you will send a baby to space just awake. He could break the pod from inside. And then die by breaking the pod. So no, I don't think that. I think that for the rest of the world, Kakarot will be 3 years old, but for his own development, probably 2 or so. About that. 2 year old? Yes. Yes. Alright, anyway. Right after that, you may consider the Red Ribbon Army, because now we are going to have a time skip, but I won't do anything about them. At least not for now. But Dr. Giro, on the other hand, I will make him immortal just in case, so he survives, and try to become friends with him to get him to create androids for me, or for people on Earth. If instead of creating androids as a weapon for the military, he makes them just for the sake of giving people superpowers, I think that many people will accept that. And if they don't, doesn't matter, because I do, and I'm the strongest being on Earth. So as long as he doesn't try to brainwash anyone or kidnaps people to sort of modify them, I don't have a problem. I will even help him. Why not? Giving people superpowers as inherently good. Of course, some of those people with superpowers could destroy the Earth, but that's not my problem. That's that is their problem because I will destroy them. Anyway, I will destroy those souls too. So that out of the way. Whoa, incredible. The next arc, well, will be the Super Dragon Balls one, because months later, 11 months later, pretty much, I figured out that the Dragon Balls cannot revive the Saiyans. Can bring Planet Vegeta back, but cannot revive the Saiyans because there's been more than 1 year. Yeah, quite a lot more. So it cannot be done. Mhm. And these Dragon Balls are quite crappy, but still, it cannot be done. So I will need some other plans to Super Dragon Balls, obviously. But I need to be strong enough to do so because I need to move them around. And if I get in a fight with some god, especially a god of destruction, well, I certainly will have problems anyway, but at least I need to be able to mm, dodge. Yes, to be able to dodge, move away, or be enough of a respectable foe so that they will sort of go like, huh, perhaps I shouldn't get in this guy's way too much. But that will take a lot of power. So at this point, I'm thinking in becoming far more powerful in order to, if I need to fight a god of destruction to with the Dragon Balls, which is not a problem because the Super Dragon Balls grant any wish, so you can grant a wish in which technically is two wishes at the same time. Oh my gosh! But still, oh my gosh, that's too much. And so it's not a problem, but I know that gods in the Dragon Ball world are idiots and evil people, evil beings, like pretty much Champa is an idiot, a weakling, and a very hostile creature. So I may have to fight him for some reason because he has wants to destroy me or something. Alright, this is too much. Seriously, they're gone too far. That's so ludicrous. Come on. Come on, when do I really find that? Alright, so I will need to be strong. Now the thing is, if you think about true strength, yes, for a Saiyan, you're either Broly or you have an hyperbolic time chamber. In this case, Broly or time chamber. I have to choose one, or it's better if I choose both of them. Because if you're like Broly, you want to be trapped in another dimension for training. But the problem is that I'm immortal, so if I go Broly style greasy, there's nothing to stop me. Like the normal Broly who may even tire down or something. I won't tire down because I keep regenerating and the power is maximum. So it doesn't seem like a very good idea. Ah, it's viable enough. It depends. But let's say that I don't. Then I'm like, no, 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 that's too dangerous. It's not worth it. So instead, what I want is an hyperbolic chamber who is not run by an idiot. This idiot here, Kami, who had the great idea to limit the hyperbolic chamber to 2 years, apart from all the limitations that he imposes on the Dragon Balls. But Mr. is really one of the best characters in all Dragon Ball. And once you go there in Dragon Ball, it's like he's a great guy. Like there's Dragon Balls, thanks to him, he's great, but he's still an idiot who will limit the hyperbolic chamber to 2 fucking years. And with 2 years, you're gonna do much. Really, what's the point of the hyperbolic chamber if you only can be 2 years inside it? Seriously, it's not much. So instead of that, it won't be limited to that anymore. My new one, and it will be mobile. So since I realized that my wish doesn't work and Shenron asks for another wish, I already know what is the other wish, and the other wish is to have my own hyperbolic time chamber like the one that Kami has, but not time limited, and to have its entrance be indestructible or self regenerating immortal, if that applies, and for it to be mobile, something like that, or like a capsule house. So a capsule shows up after the dragon announces, "Your wish has been granted." And then I just throw the capsule away, and a capsule house appears, and I open the door, and at the other side there is the hyperbolic time chamber. So I'm like, whoa, oh, well done. That was quite incredible. Well done. So then I exit the place, then I throw a rock on the sky, I enter again, and I wait for 20, 30, 40 seconds. I wait there, then I open the door, and I watch how the rock crashes against the ground. But like, okay, I don't know, because the rock only went like a few tens of meters up, so it should have fallen already like a long time ago, sort of like, yeah, pretty much. So, but I didn't, because I was inside the revolting chamber. So now I'm like, this is what I needed. So I just turned the castle house back into a capsule. Mm, and the chapter ends. Castle house. You fucking kidding me? Castle house is naturally a house which is imitating the Dragon Ball one instead of a photograph of Dragon Ball one. What a joke. Anyway, this one. Alright, so let's state a few things. You may be thinking that my plan is just, or probably what I will do, is just train in the hyperbolic time chamber after reviving the Saiyans and so on. Keep training there and then train Vegeta, Nappa, Raditz, Bardock, and a few more for one of them to become the god of destruction, and then just, oh, what's the window open? Anyway, and then just kill those two and the old guy, so Beerus dies, and have a new god of construction and a new one, so a new guy is chosen, like the I don't know, some guy that was somewhere that I never get to see. No, that's not going to be the case. That's why I won't think at the first time when I start thinking about it, I go like, I need to destroy this Beerus guy, and those guys, I hate them as sort of as a Dragon Ball fan. And Beerus is fun and so on, but he's a monster when you're living the same universe as him. But I think that I wouldn't do that because technically those three guys, there's four because this is a fusion. Technically, they're innocent. No, they're not like Frieza and King Cold. They're not monsters. They're good folk. So I wouldn't want to destroy them or anything like that. Or kill them, or maybe revive them. But if I revive them, then Beerus will be revived too. So I don't know. But I wouldn't want to. So, besides, there's also Champa. But that's another a problem for another time. But the thing is that I wouldn't want to do that once I really made it about it, and I don't have feelings of revenge for the memories that I have thanks to Kakarot of Bardock and Gine, and then dying to Frieza, knowing that Beerus indeed ordered it, and really wanted to destroy Beerus for that too, and having all that hate for Frieza sort of spill out into other things too, into other behaviors. But now that Frieza is gone and King Cole is gone, I think that I will just try to get them to change their ways instead. But then you will be wondering then why I'm training them or sort of wanting to become strong to be gods of destruction. Well, because they will be gods of destruction. That's because Beerus does nothing at all. It's like in the manga, Goku and Vegeta are the gods of destruction. They are not officially so, but since Beerus never does anything aside from killing Zamasu, who is a weakling, was a weakling anyway, and could have been killed by Majin Buu, even. So, no, it's not like that. It's more like someone needs to do the real job, and it cannot be Beerus because he doesn't do anything. And when he does something, normally it's something really bad, like blowing up innocent planets because he didn't like the food. That is evil. That is literally even more evil than the dictators that we know from the real world. They at least invented some more justifications before massacring entire peoples than I don't like the food, because that is even more evil than anyone that you can think of. Virus is a monster, okay? So I give myself on that. He may be adorable in a way sometimes, but he's a monster. Don't get fooled. So no. And now that I want to get the Super Dragon Balls, yes, but to get the Super Dragon Balls is better off if you have contacts first, if you have friends first. I have friends like those two guys. If you have this friend, at least you can go like, oh, I'm a friend of the Kaioshin. Oh, right, so that's how you know about the Super Dragon Balls, right? Because of the Kaioshin. Oh, so it's not like you are some kind of outlier that we may be searching for to eliminate because we don't like outliers for some reason. There are like people who come from another world with memories from other lives and think that and they have watched Dragon Ball as a sort of manga or anime, like weird manga or anime. How funny, right? We tend to eliminate those people. Probably they will think something like that because probably I'm not the only one. So it's not safe to show that I know more than I should. So I need to get into contact with this guy, and it needs to look natural, as natural as it can be. Oh, I just learned some transmission, and I have got key because reasons. And it happens that I found you, sir, who I totally don't know about. But do you train people? Because you seem quite strong. And he will be like, wow, you are strong. Something like that. But before that, I need to get trained. So get trained and then just introduce myself to those guys. But to train, I'm gonna need some help. Because going inside the Perbotan chamber, the mobile one, the one which looks like some castle house, alone, oh holy shit, that would leave my face like this, I just kidding. Okay, that wouldn't be very good, because I don't get games. I need a proper challenge. To get a proper challenge, I could obviously go to Broly and make him an adult by using the perfect body condition thing on Immortal, but may not be a totally good idea to train with Broly for you know why? Just in the movie, right? So probably not a good idea to be trapped inside here and alongside a rampage in Broly. If he escapes, the universe is an immortal Broly. I can make him mortal, I guess, again, but I don't know. I don't like that. That cannot be good. So instead, I need Nappa, Vegeta, and Raditz. I need the three of them who are right now in Planet Vampa. Well, living planet. Okay, okay, this is so funny. Look at this face. Oh my gosh. Okay, okay. They're on planet. They're on Planet Vampa. So I will need to go to them and get the three of them, and then for them to be of a challenge, I need to find a way to get them to become Super Saiyan God, or and for them to fuse. I need a fusion of Raditz and Nappa in Super Saiyan God for it to be super overkill. That would be super overkill. So I can have a really proper challenge, but not a challenge that can destroy the universe like Broly. The real challenge. So to get them that, I still need Paragus and Broly to make the rituals, and I still will need to find a way to get them to do the ritual. But I won't be training with Paragus and Broly. I will just get them for the ritual, and they will stay aside. Not participate too much because I don't want accidents of the kind that destroy galaxies. Pretty much. So now that I have the Royal Ten Chamber, I will teleport to Yardarat. Yes, before again. Just before those people actually leave Yardarat because they were stalling around. They haven't left for some reason. They were like, oh, we are going to leave, but Vegeta, Nappa, and Raditz had totally didn't left Yardarat right away because they were interested in that instant transmission kind of thing, which could be handy. So they stayed, which I didn't really expect that, but they stayed. So I will teleport there to Charlotte, where there's Vegeta, Nappa, and so on. I'm searching for Vegeta and Nappa right now. Where are they? Where are you? Vegeta? Nappa? Oh, they're geese over there. In Google. No, seriously. Vegeta, Nappa, and Raditz. So, this time, they will look at me once again and go like, oh, it's you. So then I will take off the Mr. Saiyaman suit. Saiyaman. And it will be surprised. Raditz will be like, Father? I will shake my head. No, my name is Kakarot. I was in a room in which every time was different. Every day, sort of day, depending on the planet you are in, because day is not a measure of time. But regardless, a measure of time, really. No, it's not one if you're not on Earth. So, let's say time passes 365 times faster inside. So I had the opportunity to train for a long time. And then they're like, oh, it's interesting, Vegeta. We should learn more about this room. And Vegeta's like, perhaps. So, you're the one who gave us this new power, huh? Yes, that was me actually. Oh, hmm. So what do you want? Really? Want? I'm forming a team of warriors. For now, say it. I will go and pick up 2 or more. Forming a team to defend the universe from threats which can destroy all of us. There will be dangers that I saw in my visions. Dangers which could obliterate all of us forever. And I need a team to save it. Someday, at least. A team of Saiyan gods. It's like, what's a legend? Then we'll say, who do you think I am? Prince. Hmm. Saiyan God. Brother, how's that possible? Hmm. You will know. You will know. But first, come with me. We need to go to Pampa to pick up 2 other Saiyans there. We need at least 6 Saiyans for the ritual, if it's going to work at all.